what you eat and how important diet is for maintaining good health. But for those of you who have diabetes, what you eat can be the difference between life and death.
That's right. You know, more than 30 million adults in the U.S. have diabetes, and it's the 7th leading cause of death. But what's most important to know is that there are ways to greatly reduce your risk of diabetes. And one of those ways is to eat healthily. And our next guest is cooking up ways to reduce diabetes one recipe at a time. Smells so good in here. Already, right?
Here to show us how to put a healthy spin on traditional Latin meals is the cookbook author and spokesperson for the documentary A Touch of Sugar, Brazilian chef Leticia Moreinos Schwartz.
Nice.
Hi!
That's a mouthful. Wow.
Yeah, yes, and you know, type 2 diabetes is a very personal topic to me. My grandfather died from complications of type 2 diabetes, and my grandmother really didn't have the right information and education to help him cope with the disease. And as a chef and as a Latina, I understand that there are common challenges that people face across the nation that are pretty much the same.
Absolutely.
Like eating healthy, making time to exercise, you know, and just working with your doctor in general. And the alarming fact is that almost 12% of the Hispanic community in this country is already diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Really?
You
So
know?
what is the documentary about?
So the documentary, I'm so proud to be part of it with Merck on this documentary called A Touch of Sugar. And it's really about dealing with diabetes, how we can all raise awareness about type 2 diabetes and how we can come together to confront this epidemic head on, one patient and one community at a time.
Right, absolutely. So,
you know,
what are we going to make today? I have to tell you, it smells so good
So
in
good,
here.
right?
I was
So
like, who's
delicious.
cooking? So I'm going around, I'm like, what's what?
Yeah.
Like, it smells so
It's
good.
so
Can't wait to
good.
get to the finish. Okay.
Right. You want to try?
Absolutely.
So this is inspired by a Brazilian dish called feijoada, which is a very gastronomical
Feijoada.
dish, you know, a black bean stew with lots of different meats cooked inside. So we're going to make a healthier and express version of it.
Okay.
So here we have some chicken sausage cooking.
Okay.
So just sick chicken sausage,
Right.
sautéing in the pan. for a little
Sauteing
bit.
in the
Okay,
pan,
all
and
right.
then we're gonna add, and I want you guys to help me.
All right,
Okay.
let's
So
do
how
it.
about we're gonna cook some garlic?
Okay.
And I like to use the garlic to cook it until it becomes golden.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and smells so delicious. Then go
these are
ahead.
just the
The
white
onions, the scallions,
More, okay, so we'll do the
yeah,
scallions,
the oregano.
oregano, dried oregano.
There you go, dried oregano.
All the pepper?
Please, salt and pepper. Let's pick it up. And
Yeah.
the tomatoes.
Yes.
And then we add
we
the
go.
cooked sausage.
All right,
Okay.
perfect.
And then you can
do
add
that.
for me the beans,
Here, let's do
Beans
this.
here.
and-
I'll switch. You go.
There we go.
right?
Hang
Yeah.
on a second.
And the liquid as well.
Okay, here we go.
So we add the liquid.
Okay. And what's in here? That was water. This is
Chicken stock.
Chicken stock. Nice.
And then we're going to season with a little bit of pepper. She did a little bit
Okay.
of salt. How about some herbs?
yes,
Fresh
we do the
herbs,
Yeah,
right?
I love
that.
fresh herbs.
Is that parsley?
Absolutely.
You know, it's such a
Parsley.
great way to
And
add
the thing about
some
cooking
flavor.
is that it's a fun activity, and I want to
yeah.
inspire everyone at home to cook together, eat together. Even with dealing with diabetes, it's such an important part of, you know, managing the disease.
Right.
And then we have over here our soup. Let me give you a taste.
If you insist.
If I insist, I do insist.
Thank you.
I do insist. And,
Yeah.
right, it's so delicious.
What are we talking about, Leticia, here? Nutritional value. I know there's beans, there's protein.
So for
what are we
each
looking at?
serving, about 250 calories. But overall, what I did was really healthify, you know, a recipe that is, you know, very gourmand and very epicurious and make it to, you know, a day by day. And this is also the kind of recipe that, you know, if you want to make it double and freeze part of it, it freezes perfectly.
I'm all into that for the fall.
am.
I turn on my,
Right?
I've got my stew pots, I've got my pressure cooker. I fire everything up at once. I pack it all up. When it's done, I put it in the freezer. I leave some down in the refrigerator. It's an excellent way to be prepared.
Exactly.
This is a great meal for that.
And this smells through the house. You cook it all day. It doesn't get, the more it cooks, the better it is.
Absolutely. And this
Really
recipe, by the way, is also on our website.
That's
a
right.
touch of sugar.
I'm too busy eating.
Exactly. And speaking of that, the movie is going to premiere on A&E.
Oh, nice.
On November 17th and FYI on November 18th and November 23rd.
Okay.
And anybody watching at home that wants to look at them, see the documentary, you can also get in touch with us by visiting atouchofsugarfilm.com and ask us for the link.
Absolutely.
And we'll send you.
All right.
Well, just in case
Leticia,
you missed it, you can get this recipe online and other great recipes in your new cookbook, Latin Superfoods.
Superfoods,
Yes.
That's right. Leticia, thanks so much for coming in.
so much
much
for
great
having me.
information today.
Thank you for
Fantastic.
sharing all of your information and your story and your knowledge. You know, stick around, everyone. There's so much more Doctor and the Diva right after this.